So welcome to the Jeep Compass. This is, fairly new to the market in Ireland. I know you guys in America have had it for a good few years now, but we're only getting back into the Jeep thing as it is now. And this is the Compass, so this is the kind of newest version of the whole thing. And I have a bit of a confession to make. I kind of like Americana. Now, I don't mean that I have a picture of Billy Bob on my wall at home with a big American flag beside it. What I mean is I like certain things that are American. Some of the cars they make are actually quite cool to look at. Some of them are nice and European, say like a Ford GT. But the Jeep range never really caught my attention much. But since I've been in the Compass, I find it kind of charming. I know that kind of sounds a bit funny, but it's a charming sort of car because it's quirky and it's something a bit different than what's normally on the road out there. First of all is the looks. I like the front nose. The back of it is a bit square for me. You see, Irish people and Europeans in general are spoiled with their choice of cars on the road. So you have all of the big brands from all over the world and they all come here. A lot of those big brands manufacture their cars in Europe to suit European tastes. We go after the European look on purpose. And this doesn't look European. Neither does it feel European, although it does drive European. Even over speed bumps, watch. All is well. Great suspension, 4 independent shocks, it's all good. There's no girders in the back or anything funny going on. Now, it's a big car. It's powered by a 2.2 litre diesel engine, which is not exactly to be sniffed at. But the engine, I suppose the engine note and noise does require a little bit more refining inside the cabin because there is quite a whine from it when it's slowing down. But none of this actually deters me from the car because it's built really well. I mean, it's nailed together really well. The build finish is very good. Some of the plastics are a bit kind of cheapy, but not that I would throw out of bed. Like, there's nothing there that would really deter me from buying the car anyway. And acceleration-wise, it's not bad. Actually, it does a fairly good job of getting you where you want to go. It has a 6-speed box. It's very economical. I find it very economical anyway. This center console unit is definitely worth a mention because this comes with Sat-Nav built in. It also comes with a USB port. You get an aux connector port, and it is a DVD player, and it has a hard drive to record all of your stuff onto. The Sat-Nav is, needs updating, let's put it that way. A lot of the points of interest are, not real points of interest. One of the things I thought was kind of cool was the Where Am I Now feature. You click that and you go nearby POI. Say you want, it's early in the morning here, so say I want breakfast, okay? So I want a restaurant and I want breakfast. So I'm going to go down and hit breakfast. There is one result on it, and it's Mama's House Breakfast, and it's 3,125 kilometers away from me in Greece. So some of the POIs might need a little bit of updating to go with it, but that said, it's still bloody good. It knows a lot of the POIs right here in Ireland as well. It's able to guide me to the local petrol stations, it's able to guide me to the local hotels and all the usual sort of stuff. And it's actually the local ones. That's just a kind of a crazy example I came across in the middle of clicking some buttons on it. Now the gear shift is very chunky. This one is a 2-wheel drive. It is available in a 4-wheel drive. I would imagine it's very good off-road. It feels like a good big tough lump of a car that would go up and down hills, plus the overhangs front and rear are quite small. That's very important for off-road. On-road, it's actually very competent. It does a good job at being a car, which is kind of unusual for the size of the thing, because this feels more like, I suppose, Land Cruiser size. It feels that size, but it's not. It's smaller, it's neater, it's tidier. Exterior styling is pretty good. I like that grille. It is all very brash, very American, and I like that. That's why I say I like Americana. I kind of like that brashness about them, you know. They have this ability to rub people up the wrong way without actually doing anything. We're going on the motorway now. You hear the engine's a bit coarse here and there through rev range. It's 100 kilometers an hour in 4th, 5th, and then 6th, and then it actually settles down, and then you get to use these big chunky buttons around the thing. You go on, cruise, and then you go set, and done. You're doing 120. I also have a compass button down here, strangely. You press N for northeast. I'm heading northeast. It comes up on the dashboard. I'm heading northeast, and it's 3 degrees outside. 3 degrees? No, it's not. 3 degrees! Is it 3 degrees outside? It's not that cold, is it? Another American feature is comfort. It's really bloody comfortable. You could do fairly savage miles in this job without ever getting really that tired. The leather seats are heated, they're electric, they're well equipped, there's plenty of leg room in here, the steering wheel is leather covered and it's huge. It's about the size of a bus steering wheel. But the dash itself is quite square and chunky. I suppose that's good for the utilitarian look. But you know, they could have done a little bit more with the styling on the dashboard. It is a kind of a mad car, but you do get quite a bit of kit for your money. This one I'm sitting in is about 34 grand, and it's got tons of stuff in it. Plenty to keep you occupied forever, even if you just want to look at a bloody compass while you're going along. You press the I'm going southeast now because I turned a little bit. I'm on the motorway, the N7 by the way. I'm heading southeast now. Why you'd want a compass and set out doesn't matter. Very strange. You got a Sat-Nav like. So you didn't need a compass. The other good feature of this is voice styling. This has Bluetooth as well, it has voice styling. And you can use the voice system to do all sorts of work for you. Now, whether it works now or not, I don't know.
Available options are destination entry, routing options, map, address book, or main menu.
Destination entry.
Select one of the following: guide me to a name, street address, find POI name, point of interest by type, advanced input, or recent destinations.
Point of interest by type.
Select one of the following: find point of interest nearby, find point of interest within a city, or input phone number.
Find point of interest within a city.
The guidance is not active.
After all that, that's it. Goodbye. I have no idea. That's some menu, but you can hear that the voice control thing is absolutely spot on. I'm speaking in my normal accent at my normal speed, and it's able to pick me up every single time. That's pretty hard to do. There's some bigger manufacturers who can't manage that one. This is very good. Now, of course, there's a radio, and there is the strangest feature, I suppose, of all of this car, which is to have a pair of speakers in the boot that when you open the boot lid, you can flip them down so you can have like a party behind your Jeep. I don't know why it's there, but it's actually quite good, I suppose, if you're pulling up at a beach or something and you want to listen to your music. Pretty good that way. I'm going northeast now. I can't stop watching that thing for some reason. You see, Americans, well, whenever I see them on television, they always seem to know which way is north and which way they're going. You know, you go 2 blocks south. You go, what the hell? Have you got a magnetic compass in your head or something so you can figure out where south is? Well, I don't need to know. So if someone tells me I need to go 5 miles northeast, I can go, compass. Yeah, look at that. See? I know I'm going northeast now. So I think a decent effort now from Jeep. This is a decent car, decently spec'd and decently priced. It's been done pretty good.